Welcome to Dandysoap DIY. This is a primitive handmade decor, the October pillow. I thought you would enjoy this. Simple to make and really quick and easy, and can be made in under 30 minutes. The first thing we want to do is we want to use Terral Magic, which is a liquid fabric stabilizer. Now, you do not have to use your cutting machine, but if you do, use the Terral Magic, this liquid stabilizer. You'll make your fabric damp, just the amount that you need, and you will iron it. As you iron it, it's going to get a paper effect to it. It's going to come very stiff and still pliable. The great thing about using the liquid stabilizer is it can easily go through your cutting machine and stick to your adhesive mat. So I've cut enough that is the black and the orange, and I've selected October along with a pumpkin on my cutting machine. So I've cut out almost 4-inch size letters. These are about 3.5 to 4 inch for this particular primitive decor October pillow. And as I pull it back, you can see the particular font that I selected has 2 parts to each letter. They are a block letter, but you can use a stencil or you can print them out in paper and then cut out your fabric. Either way, and do you a pumpkin as well. There are lots of freebies you can find on Pinterest. If you do not own a cutting machine, you can simply use the old-fashioned way, cut it out by hand. Now you'll need 2 pieces of fabric. I've elected ticking fabric, and using the fusion pen, it will come off when heat hits it with an iron. So at the 8-inch mark, and when you cut that, you should have 2 pieces, because this is basically the width of the fabric. And so it's going to be 8 inches wide and 21.5 inches long. And that is going to be enough to make both pieces. So as you can see here, I'm measuring. I need 2 inches above my letters and 2 inches below my letters in order for these almost 4-inch size letters to fit in the center of my pillow. I also need at least a 1/2 inch on each side of the ends, and that will give me sufficient enough when I sew it down. So I pinned all my letters into place, and using some light tear away stabilizer, this is a great thing to use. If you do not have it, you can use a sheet of paper or even a paper towel. Because this fabric is thin and it's 100% cotton, we need something to stabilize to keep the fabric from shifting and pulling or getting wonky. So using a basic straight stitch, my J-foot for low shank, brother sewing machine, or a Singer, and you're just going to do a straight stitch on the very edge about 1/8 of an inch inward. And just take your time and go around slowly. Save this to your playlist so that you can refer to it. And this is a great way for you to do fabric applique by sew down method and make something for Christmas as well. This being the primitive decor makes this pillow simple and easy to make, and it doesn't take up a lot of space. So now we have all our letters sewn on, as well as our pumpkin, and it is 2 pieces for the pumpkin so that it gives the jack-o'-lantern look. And now I'm going to take off the stabilizer because all of my letters in place. If you use paper, mist this with a spray bottle, and of course you can pull the paper off without disturbing the stitches. Use a 2mm stitching, and that close stitching will make the paper more perforated for you. So here we go. We have everything in place. Let's place our right sides together and sew 3 sides and leave at least a 1.5 inch opening at the other end. And now we have it stitched, and I do stitch 2 lines and turn it inside and out. Be sure to share this with a friend and leave a comment and let me know how you like it, and of course give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Now we just need polyfill and trim away any threads, and voila, we have a beautiful October pillow. If you enjoyed this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already for more primitive DIYs. And until the next DIY, well, this is Elizabeth, and I'll be crafting y'all. Happy Halloween.